guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delami Ade. If you're new here, welcome. I create content based on faith, on relationship, and a lifestyle. So if you find yourself loving any of my contents, please do not take time in subscribing. And my loyal gang, Delami Hami, hope you guys are doing great. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. Today I'll be sharing, I know I'm not supposed to bring 2021 to 2022, but who says like mama does not exist? I mean, so today I'll be sharing the lessons I learned in excuse me, I have cold, guys. I have serious cold. Anyways, guys, I'll be sharing the lessons I learned in the year 2021, and I really hope that this video blesses you and you'll learn one or two things from it that you can apply into 2022. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing I learned this year was to stop choosing people over God. I realized that I was choosing people in the sense that I'm a big hard lover of people. Like, I love people. I enjoy being around people. I would choose people anytime, any day. And the truth is that when you love people more than you love God, or when you choose people more than you choose God, it shows that you have not experienced God enough. You have not loved God enough. The reason why you are choosing people is because you've loved them, you've experienced them. Okay, so when things are happening and you have issues with people, or you even have problems yourself, the first thing on your head is people. The first thing on your mind is, who do I talk to? Who do I talk to? The first thing on your mind is, I don't know, and this person was not there for me in this season of my life. This person was not paying attention to me. This person was not there for me, and all of that. But if truly you have chosen God over people, when you have situations or when you have issues, rather, the first person you face is God. Okay, so this year, in the middle of this year, I learned that I had not experienced God enough. I had not experienced God such that each time I have an issue, I'm resulting myself to people, or the first thing I do is to meet people rather than talk to God first. So that is why that when people hurt me, it also affects my relationship with God. All I'm interested in is, if I see that I have issues with this person, I start to look for that person that I can talk to. So I learned this year, because the truth is that people will never be enough, but God is enough. God is large. God is huge. If you experience God, that's one thing. If you have experienced God, you have experienced everything. If you have experienced God, it is so easy for you to enjoy people more, and to even love people more, and to even love the right way. So one of the things I learned this year was to stop choosing people over God and choose God instead. Experience God yourself. Know God yourself. Love God yourself. Choose Him, so that when it comes to people, it's small thing. Okay? It's small thing. It's small thing. I know it's thing. I'm just saying thing and get the gist. Anyhow, so yeah. Another thing I learned this year was choosing people based on their status quo, or having relationship based on status quo. I know the saying that says, when you move with rich people, you'll be rich. When you move with poor people, you'll be poor. But at the same time, you can see people who have potentials. You can see people that they don't have so much, but the impact they will make in your life, even a rich person would not make it. Now, I've learned this over time, so I didn't make that mistake last year. I met really amazing people that, when it comes to status, like, they were not up to me in any way, but they added so much value to me. They added so much value to me. One thing I learned in year 2021 was to choose relationship wisely and genuinely, not to choose people based on their status quo, like whether they are rich or not, whether they are this or not, and everything. I just see that you have value and you are able to add value to me, and that's what matters to me most. And looking at that season of my life, is God allowing me work with you? Is God allowing me have a relationship with you? And that's what matters to me. Okay, so in this year 2022, make sure that you don't choose people based on their status quo. Okay. The third thing I learned is giving people their flowers while they can smell them. I don't think in 2021 the debt was a lot. Anyway, I don't think it was that much like 2020. But regardless of anything, last year I learned to like give people their flowers while they can still smell them. Thank you. I love you. I'm grateful for you. I need you. Putting them on my status, celebrating them on my Instagram, sharing memories. I did that last year and I'm glad I did that. But I'm just telling you some of the things I learned and some of the things I developed on in year 2021. Giving people their flowers while they can smell them. Sometimes I'll randomly wake up in the morning and send a sweet message. I'm that sweet, oh my god. Anyways, I just send people really nice messages and they feel good about themselves. I remember one day I sent a message to my friend and she said, Alamde, I just teared up right now. You're not serious, but thank you so much. I was really down this morning, doubting myself and all of that, but this really made me feel good and you just made my day. Because you never really know, because they are not, because people don't tell you all the things that they go through. People go through things, they share some with you, but they don't share everything. So those ones that they don't share, by the time you saying thank you, you sending an epistle, you being there for people, you giving to them, would make them might make them feel much better with whatever they are going through at that point in time, right? Do you get that? Another thing I learned in year 2021 is people will always be the greatest gifts, whether you like it or not. If you need a job, it's these people. If you need something here and there, it's these people. If you need comfort, it's people. If you need a companion, it's people. If you need anything, it's these people. When you are alone and everything and you go out, who do you see? People. Can you go and hug a dog and be lying down? Or can you marry a dog? Remove marry self. Can a dog buy you whatever you need? Can a dog serve you food? Can a dog tell you stop crying? Can a dog send you a message? No. People are the greatest gifts. If you want to go anywhere in life, if you want to reach anywhere in life, people, there were some things I achieved last year because I met people. And that people connected me to people that made me have that thing that I later achieved, okay? So, meet people, meet people and enjoy people, cherish people, okay? They are not animals. Cherish people, cherish relationships, handle your relationships well, love people, be there for people. With everything that I achieved last year, I just realized that people are the greatest gift. Because when I look at it, is it that I was just sitting down on my own and that opportunity came to me? No, it's because of one person that connected me to another person that made me achieve what I achieved at the end of the day, okay? The way you feel matters. Your feelings are valid, but you don't have to react to every emotions that you feel or every emotion that you feel. How you feel matters. Is valid. Like if somebody gets you angry, is valid, but how you reply, the emotions, the how you react to that emotion that you're feeling matters most. You don't have to react to everything. If you're angry, I don't know, you're swelling up. It's not compulsory. It's not needed. What if all you just needed was silence? What if you need time alone? You don't have to react to every emotion that you feel. It's just like, to the ladies now, it's just like you liking a guy. And because he's been talking, you've been feeling him and everything. But there is no direct message from him saying, I want you to be my partner. I want you to be my companion. I want you to be my girlfriend. I want you to be my wife. I want you to be my fiancé. Let there be a clear statement. Not that you now start acting based on how you feel and start saying, I think I like you. I know it's okay to shoot your shot today. I don't know what people think, but I believe in it. I won't lie. But be wise. Be wise. Like I said, don't react to every emotion that you're feeling in your head, okay? Don't react to every emotions you're feeling or every of your emotions. You don't have to react to everything. And that thing I did last year or I learned was to make a conscious decision to keep my joy or to maintain my joy. People will annoy you. Things will happen. You may not get that job. That email, you keep sending that mail and they keep telling you no. But trust me, if you don't consciously make an effort to keep your joy, depression is not far, anxiety is not far. The world alone, it's a problem safe. So I made a conscious decision. I learned to make a conscious decision to keep my joy. Sometimes I'm unhappy, like so unhappy, and I'm drawing a chart. Where is this unhappiness coming from? Like, where is this sadness coming from? I'm trying to find out. I'm not sitting down and think, because I'm thinking, where is this sadness coming from? What's making me really sad? Sometimes it happens, and I realize that it was what happened then that is making me sad. It was the way this lecturer looked at me, and all that made me sad and everything. Just say, well, I'm not should bother me. I'll quickly look for what will make me happy. I'll quickly look for the joy, like the best of the situation, okay? So that I'm not bothered, so that I'm not stressed unnecessarily. At the end of the day, we will have hypertension. At the end of the day, we will have anxiety and depression. I beg, I don't want. So I learned to keep my joy. I learned to maintain my joy. I'll just start thinking of what God has said concerning me. I'll start thinking of what God said concerning the situation, and boom, my joy is maintained. And that thing I learned last year was being happy for people will not just fall on you. Sometimes you have to train yourself to genuinely be happy for people. Because sometimes you're just sitting on your own and you're just jealous. You're just sitting on your own and you're calculating that, why is this person having more than I have more subscribers? Why is this person achieving this when I've not achieved that? Why has this person gotten a job and I've not gotten a job? Why is this my friend like this? Why did she tell me she was applying for this particular job? Okay, what if she applies and you apply, they don't pick you? Yeah. So I've learned to train myself to be genuinely happy for people. Because when you train yourself to be genuinely happy for people, how do you train yourself? You pray. You trust God. In fact, you send the person an epistle of congratulations. Because that way, I feel like what you say is what you say that you start to feel. Because sometimes what you are feeling will affect what you say. We affect your mind, we affect your heart. But what you say will reflect on your heart or reflect on your mind. So I genuinely say, congratulations, I'm happy for you, I'm excited. Or this journey you are taking, I'm excited about this season for you. And if you need anything, let me know so that I can be part of it, okay? I can be a part of it. Do you get? So pray about it. I feel like when you pray about it, when you talk and genuinely train yourself, you can genuinely train yourself to be happy for someone. Small, it starts to become a part of you. That's another way to create an habit. Okay, so last year I learned to train myself to be genuinely happy for people. Another thing I learned last year was to not assume, instead ask. When I mean to not assume, I'm talking about when it comes to relationships, when it comes to seeking jobs, when it comes to different parts of your life. Okay, you are not just sitting down and saying, what if ask, what if apply. The least you get is a no. Okay, so what if you get a yes? But because of you've thought in your head that what if, I still do it sometimes, especially when it comes to opportunities. But not again. Not again. I'd rather get a no, and I know how to chest no these days. Except it's something I'm looking forward to with all my heart. Okay, I trust God for help. But when it comes to relationships, when you're having issues with a friend, I remember last year I had an issue with a friend, and when we got talking, I realized it's just miscommunication or misunderstanding. And that's how just one issue will kill extra 10 years of very good friendship. So that's the issue. Some of us look at the problem instead of looking at the friendship. The truth is that when you look at the friendship, you think of how good it is and how one thing can destroy it. You fight for it, to talk. So instead of assuming, ask questions. Talk about it, okay? So last year, I learned not to assume. Instead, I talk about everything. I communicate. I have that discussion, no matter how hard it is, okay? And I go for what I want. I've learned to go for what I want, rather. Another thing I learned last year was change can be scary, but you have to be open to change. A lot of things changed in my life, and in fact things are changing for me right now. Things have changed. I have just graduated, but I am open to change. That's one thing I'm learning, opening my mind to change. That's why, like, because if you don't open your mind to change, you'll just be in one place. You'll just be there. Life will just be controlling you. Do you get my point? Life will just be controlling you. Even though you cannot control everything on earth, but there are some situations that you can handle better if only you open your mind to handling it better. Okay? Like if okay, I decided that okay, I was going to wash clothes today because I'm traveling tomorrow, and all of a sudden rain starts falling. I can't sit down and be sulking. At the end of the day, who will not wash the clothes? It's still me. Instead, what do? I'm gonna wash the clothes, look for a fan, find a solution, squeeze it towel, dry it. And that saying that says, when life gives you lemon, you make lemonade out of it. Sometimes it's aspire to Maguire, but in this situation or in this example, it is true. It is very, very true. I don't know why I'm so serious in this video, guys. So just excuse the frowning and this thing and all. So change can happen. Anything can change at any time. Open your mind to change. And there's some change that are so difficult. The only thing constant in this world is change. You've heard it before. So that means there's no how you go through life and there will not be change. So, but there are some very difficult change. You trust God. You open your mind. That's you. Me, I've learned it though. Anything that happened in my life, no matter how tough it is, I feel a cost. Like I open my mind to change. I open my mind to change. It might be difficult, but you pray. You talk to someone. You talk to God. You keep dealing with it till you are free. Until you can see from a different light. Okay? Okay. Another thing I learned this year is God is the master planner. If you like, plan from 2022 from January 1 to 31 is important, but God is still the master planner. It is how He wants things to happen. That is how it will happen. And that's our prayer. That is everything that God wants us to do in this life, we accomplish it. You can plan from now to tomorrow. It's what God wants that will happen at the end of the day. He said His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. His ways are higher than our ways. And it's what He wants for us that will come to pass. Pay attention to the plan of God for your life. God is still the master planner. That's one thing I've learned. Another thing I learned is normal does not exist. Somebody carry mic. Normal does not exist. Say it after me. Normal does not exist. It is left for you to define your own success, what your own normal means to you. Normal does not exist. I've learned to define my success. I feel like some things don't get to me anymore because I have learned to define my own success. I've learned to understand what my own normal is, okay? So look at yourself, look at your life. What do you believe in? Me, I don't believe in anything living out of the purpose of God. I want cars, I want houses, but I understand that when I need it, God will give me. Asha cannot believe under the bridge. Ileni Monbe now. Yoruba again, sorry. What does success mean to you? That way, you'll be able to live your life well. You'll be able to live differently. You'll be able to impact lives. You'll be able to, like, you will be more happy. There'll be less sadness. There'll be less comparison. There'll be less jealous. There'll be less envy. Because why? You know what success means to you. Some people's success is not your own success. If I even have the money right now, the first thing I'm buying is not a house. Do you get my point? So define your own success. Know what success means to you and define your own normal. Okay? So guys, I think I'm done with this video. I feel like I have a lot of things to share, but these are just a few of the things that I learned in year 2021. Some of them I knew them before, and 2021 just expatiated them, okay? Let me know what you've learned in 2021 in the comment section. Let me know the one that you can relate to it in some of the lessons I shared already. And please like, please share, please leave a comment and let me know what blessed you, okay? And let me know what you'll be doing differently in 2022. Yes, guys, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.